Shall we start already po? Ma'am Camarce and Sir Fred, it's 9 o'clock already. Good morning. Can you hear me po?
Opo.
Yes,
Okay.
Opo,
So,
ma'am, narinig po.
thank you very much. We shall be starting our opening program already. So, Ma'am C and Sir Fred, pwede na po bang mag-start?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay,
It's already 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So, good morning, Ma'am Camarce and Sir Fred, our able and hardworking PSDSS school heads, our guest speaker, Ma'am Deres, and then we have our guidance counselors, of course, teachers, and other attendees. I am Ma'am Bernadette Lazarte from Burgos National High School, Sorrento, the OIC there, and I would be your MC for today. So, how are you feeling, mga kasama? Can I get some few responses? Sir Mar, how are you today? Sir Mario?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yeah. How are you today?
I'm good. Good morning po. Good
Thank
morning,
you.
everyone.
Sabi ni Ma'am Christy, good din. Then si Ma'am Madonna, si Ma'am Shilani. So I hope everybody is in his or her right perspective, or everybody is in his or her right mind frame. But if you are feeling sad, feeling stressed, or depressed, or worse, feeling burnt out or burned out, narinig po natin yan no, madalas. You may say, Ma'am, parang po, Ma'am Beth, parang po nasa borderline na ako ng being stressed or depressed. Do not worry because we have experts who would help us to combat these feelings, these negative feelings. No? Before po kasi, issues about mental health are given less consideration, and parang it is considered nga po as a taboo. But with the emergence of psychologists, psychiatrists, and medical clinical practitioners, and of course our guidance counselors, this mental health concerns is now openly being discussed. So welcome in our webinar on Embodying Stillness, Finding Peace of Mind in the Midst of Stressful Circumstances. Previously, we had shared in our sub-office webinars, LOA meetings, best practices, and today we have an equally significant topic. So I would like to request from Ma'am Teleb, our technical person, with, of course, we would first give our veneration to our country and God. The prayer would be led by my co-teacher, our guidance counselor in Burgos National High School, the supportive and beautiful Ma'am Rebecca Nocon. So thank you, Ma'am Teleb.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of the Lord as we start our prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed upon us. We are truly grateful for them. Thank you for allowing us today to meet and share our knowledge and time with one another in this webinar. May you extend your divine wisdom to our speakers and facilitators so that they would be able to impart effectively their God-given knowledge to all of us. May they be blessed as they continue to bring their expertise to people who need them. Bless the participants as well so that they would be able to gather the vital information from this activity. May you bestow your blessings after this webinar so that we may spread and what we learn in the spirit of your love and generosity. May we realize that this activity should glorify your name. Amen.
Amen.
Awit ng Pilipinas.
Okay, so now we shall be calling the guidance counselor of Tagumpay National High School, no other than Ma'am Maricar Villamor. Hi, ma'am.
Hello po. Okay, so good morning, everyone. I'm tasked to check the attendance of today's activity. And since our activity is about embodying stillness, let's check our attendance by stating your name, school, number of attendees, and give one word which comes into your mind when you hear the word mental health. For example, Maricar D. Villamor, Designated Guidance Counselor of Tagumpay National High School. Tatlo po kami. Counseling, present po. So may I request the school head to unmute their microphone once their school is being called. Let's begin with Amityville Elementary School. Hi, ma'am or sir.
Baba.
Once again, Amityville Elementary School.
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning po. Tessa Flores, Designated Guidance Counselor. 1. 2 ang po si ma'am.
Okay. What comes into your mind, ma'am, if you hear the word mental health?
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Wow, nice, no? Thank you, ma'am. Next, let's have Balagbag Elementary School.
Hello, yes ma'am. Good morning po. Medyo nawawala lang po yung aking signal. Okay. Kasama ko po ang aking
Yes, ma'am.
guidance teacher po.
Dalawa po kayo, ma'am.
Yes ma'am, dalawa po.
Thank you po. Have a great day. Do you have any one word po na comes into your mind when you hear the word mental health or stillness? Nawala na po si ma'am. Medyo. Let's move on to the next school. Base Camp Elementary School.
Hello po, Biscamp Element,
Base camp
Elpidio
po tayo.
Pelicano, Biscamp.
Nandiyan na
Hello
po
po.
ba mga taga-base?
Hello po. Hello, Biscamp Elementary
Yes,
School,
sir.
Elpidio Pelicano.
Yes, sir. Good
Ano po
morning. Ilan
Good
po
morning
kayo?
po. Ano po, 4 po ang nakapasok.
4 po. Wow, madami-dami ang gustong makinig, no? Very good.
Opo. Kasi ma'am, ako ngayon, nandito ako sa sub-office kasi meron kaming ISMI, piece to piece kay Ma'am C. Inaantay lang namin. Kasi mamaya,
Yes
out
po,
din.
sir.
Okay po. Pag halimbawa naririnig ko niyan, yung mental health, medyo parang masaya kasi malalaman mo kung ano ang dapat malaman tungkol sa ating sitwasyon ngayon. Yan lang po. Maraming salamat.
Nice po, sir. Thank you din. Thank you, sir. Next, Burgos Elementary School.
Hello po, good morning. I'm Dulce C. Delfina, School Guidance Coordinator of Burgos Elementary School. Isa lang po ako and with my principal po, andyan din po. Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning po, Ma'am
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome po, Sir Ruel.
Good morning. Yes, hello po. Now, let's move on to Burgos Unit 1 Elementary School.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sir Fred. Good morning, Ma'am C. To my co-school heads from Burgos Unit 1 Elementary School at your service. Marcelina El Nadunsa, together with me, is my guidance coordinator, Ma'am Kares Wahe. Mabuhay. When you say mental health, it means steadfast. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you din, ma'am. God bless po. Next, let's have Kasili Elementary School. Hello from Kasili Elementary School. Andyan po ba kayo? Balikan po natin. Let's move on to Katmon Elementary School.
Yes, good morning, ma'am. Joining Mr. Alejandro Isibayan Jr. from Katmon Elementary School with our school guidance counselor, Miss Annalie Tapaw. Good morning to all of us. Strong.
Thank you po, sir. Next, andyan na po si Kasili. Kasili, anyone from Kasili po? Okay, wala pa po. So let's move on to Eres. Punta po tayo sa Eres.
Good morning po, Ma'am Rosita Rivera from Eloy Rodriguez Jr. Elementary School. Together with me is Ma'am Andrea Angeles. My view for mental health is behavior.
Thank you so much po. Now, let's have Geronimo Elementary School.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Nire-represent ko po ang aming Ma'am Cecil, nakaundi po ngayon. Ako po si Nida M. Valdez. Kasama ko po ang aming guidance coordinator ni Ma'am, na si Ma'am Senny Paril. Sa akin po, ibig sabihin ng mental health ngayon ay peace of mind. Thank you po.
Wow, thanks, ma'am. Now, let's have Inigan Elementary School.
Yes, good morning. Magandang buhay po sa lahat. Ako yung nasa sa platform, yung aking core ay manunood na lang sa YouTube kasi mahina ang signal sa Wawa. So, for me is emotional stability ang aking pananaw sa ating webinar. Good morning.
Thanks, ma'am. Next, let's have Kasiglahan Village Elementary School.
Good morning po sa lahat.
Kasiglahan Village.
Good morning.
Hello. Yes
Good morning
po.
Naririnig po ako. So medyo na...
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear po.
So in behalf po sa Kasiglahan po, 2 po sila. Dalawang aming guidance coordinator, si Ma'am Rosa Fidela Cruz at saka si Ma'am Zinaida Cruz. So, mental health, it is a social well-being. Good morning po once again.
Thanks, ma'am. Now, let's move on to, balik tayo muna kay Kasili Elementary School. Kasili, nandiyan na po kayo? Any representative from your school?
Ma'am, baka pababa pa lang from
Mukhang
bundok
wala
yung
pa rin.
Kasili. Ma'am, parang pababa pa lang from bundok yung Kasili.
Opo. Sige po. Thank you much po for the info. Okay, let's move on to Kives Unit 1.
Good morning, Ma'am
Kives.
Michael. Good morning to all. Ma'am Elizabeth B. Reyes, together with our guidance, Ma'am Juna Ray Angara. Dalawa po kami. And for me, mental health needs family understanding and support.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, let's have Makabud Elementary School. Makabud.
Good morning. Good morning po sa lahat. Renato Reyes from Macabud Elementary School. With us today is my guidance counselor, Miss Kate Tranya. For me, mental health is mental stability. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. From Makaingalan Elementary School.
Hello, good morning po sa lahat. With my guidance co-or, yes, Ma'am Sally Idala. So mental health regards to psychological and emotional well-being. Hello.
Wow, thanks, ma'am. Let's have now. Thank you po, mama. Let's have now Magalipit Elementary School.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Totsi
Move
Abino.
on to Magalipit Elementary School.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I'm Totsi V. Abinoha from Magalipit Elementary
Yes, good
School.
morning, ma'am.
I'm with my teacher. So mental health for me it includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Thank you and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, i-clear ko lang, dalawa po kayo.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am Tutsi. Apo. Thank you.
Yes po. Thank you.
Now, let's move on to Malasya, Uyungan. Yes, ma'am. Apo. Malasya, Uyungan Elementary School. Malasya. Any representative po from Malasya? Medyo malayo-layo din po ito. Balikan po natin para medyo mabilis tayo at now let's have Manggahan Elementary School. Manggahan. Manggahan po. Nasa baba lang po ito. Tama po ba? Medyo nahirapan po kaya silang pumasok. Manggahan, nandyan po ba tayo? Any representative po? Wala po tayo sa Malasya at saka Manggahan pa, no? So let's move on to Mascap Elementary School. Mascap.
Good morning po from Mascap Elementary.
Mascap po.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes.
From Mascap Elementary School with
Good
our
morning po.
school guidance coordinator, Mr. Rodel V. Santos. Mental health means untroubled. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, let's have Puray Elementary School. Puray?
Good morning
Puray
po. Teresa S. Francisco from
Yes, good
Puray
morning, ma'am.
Elementary School. Together with me is our guidance counselor, Ma'am Janet Erica Bucauto. Mental health is happiness. Good morning po.
Wow, thanks, ma'am. I like that happiness, no? Lagi tayo kailangan happy, no? So, let's have now Rodriguez Heights Elementary School.
Good morning po sa
Rodriguez
lahat. I'm Ma'am
Heights.
Toledano, Guidance Co-or ng Rodriguez Heights. Dalawa po kami, kasama ko po ang aming school head, si Ma'am Teleb. Mental health, physically active. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's move on to San Isidro Elementary School.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ma'am Maricar. I'm Maria Teresa Vicarido. Together with me is our school guidance counselor, Sir Melvin Lirag. And mental health is a process to be happy and contented of what we are dealing now.
Thanks, ma'am. Now, let's move on to Siles. Siles. Meron po ba tayo from Siles? Balikan po natin si Malasya Uyungan. Anybody from Malasya Uyungan? Manggahan Elementary School.
Good morning po, ma'am. Present po ang Manggahan.
Manggahan. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning po.
Good morning. Ilan po kayo, ma'am?
Dalawa po kami, ma'am. Kasama po si ma'am principal po.
Okay. Thanks po.
Thank you po.
And then, yes po. Thank you po. Let's have now San Jose Elementary School. San Jose.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to our super industrious 2 PSPSS, Ma'am Camarci and Sir Fred Cabalang, and to everyone. From San Jose Elementary School, the school head, Ma'am Cecilia F. Dolorito. Together with me is our school guidance counselor, coordinator, Ma'am Linda Esperanza. For me, mental health is emotionally healthy. It comes from the Lord. Thank you po.
Okay. Thanks po. Now let's have San Rafael Elementary School. San Rafael. Meron po ba tayo sa San Rafael? Okay, balikan po natin si San Rafael. Let's have now Southville 8 Elementary School. Southville 8.
Good morning, everyone. Mrs. Lolita Cruz of Southville 8 Elementary School. With me is our school guidance coordinator. For me, mental health needs an extra attention from the government because the number is not decreasing, but it's increasing. Thank you very much.
Wow, thanks, ma'am. Now, let's have Southville 8C Elementary School. Southville 8C.
Good morning po. Isang magandang umaga sa lahat. Kasama ko po ang aking guidance coordinator, si Ma'am Villanueva. Isang mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat.
Okay po. Thanks po. Now, let's have Tagumpay Elementary School, ang aming kapitbahay.
Yes, mapagpalang umaga po sa lahat. Mula po sa Tagumpay Elementary School, ako po Ana Cristes Pangilinan. Kasama ko po si Binibining Eileen Amaro, ang aming guidance teacher. Para po sa amin, mental health is school. Protection, understanding, love, and lead.
Okay, thanks, ma'am. Now, let's move on to Wawa Elementary School.
Hello po. Good morning po
Wawa.
sa lahat. Hello po. Good morning po sa lahat. Agnes B. Carmona from Wawa Elementary School. Dalawa po kami. My quotation about mental health. You don't have to struggle in silence. You can be unsilent. You can live well with a mental health condition as long as you open up to somebody about it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you much po. Now, let's move on to junior high school, no? Our secondary schools. We have Burgos National High School.
Ito mapagpalang umaga po sa lahat. Mula po sa Burgos National High School, Maine. My point of view about mental health, medyo negative kung dating ito common disorder that affects how we think, feel, and act. Sa panahon ngayon, marami ang ating mga trabaho, kaya siguro malaking tulong tong seminar na to para na rin sa mga guro at sa mga student. Kasama ko po ang aming masipag na guidance counselor na si Ma'am Beth.
Wow, correct ka po dyan, ma'am. So, thank you po. Now, let's have another Burgos National High School, Sorrento.
Thank you, Teacher Maricar. I am with...
Sorrento naman po tayo ng Burgos.
Yes po, I am with Sir Paulo, our guidance scholar. And my word association for mental health is diverse. Maraming salamat.
Thanks po. Now, let's move on to Jeronimo National High School.
Hello, good morning. Sa General. Hello, good morning. Am I audible, Miss Maricar?
Morning po, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes,
so,
po.
Mula sa General, I am with Miss Kiki, Miss
Ayan po,
Marites,
kanina medyo, ayan. Good morning po.
and Miss Michelle, our GDs. Pasensya na, wala akong headset. Sa amin, mentally healthy ay para maging mentally healthy, huwag hanapin ang sarili sa iba. Thank you and good morning.
Wow, yes, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, bali, 4 po kayo ngayon, no? Tama po ba? You are 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am Mali, 4 po kayo. Yes, thank
Yes
you much
po,
po.
ma'am. Yes po.
Now, let's have Kasiglahan Village. Yes po. Now, let's have Kasiglahan Village National High School.
Meron pa po kami next.
Hello, everyone.
Apo.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning,
From the
ma'am.
Yes, from the home of Casiglaheños, Christina Marasigan here. With me are our 2 guidance counselors, Ma'am Eileen and Ma'am Joy. Mental health is not a destination, no, but a process. It's always how you drive, not where you're going, and that is from Noam Spencer. So, maraming salamat po.
Yes, thank you much po. Now, let's call on Macabud National High School.
Good morning po, mga
Macabud po
makabady.
tayo. Macabud National High School.
Hello, good morning po. Okay. Good morning, mga
Wala pa
makabady.
po si Macabud.
Meron, ma'am. Am I heard?
Yes po, sir. Narinig
Yes, sir.
po.
Good morning. Yes, good morning po.
Yata ang hinawawala. Good morning po, mga
Yes po,
makabady.
sir. Yes.
With me, okay, are my co-teachers, my 4 co-teachers. One of them is my guidance designate. Okay, mga good morning po. For me, God is peace. Thank you.
Sir, once again, ilan po kayo?
Pang-5 po ako.
Okay, so you are 5 po, no? From Macabud. Thanks, sir.
Thank
Now,
you.
let's have, medyo malayo din po ito, Makaingalan National High School.
Hello po. Ako rin po
Makaingalan.
yung kanina. Hello. Ako rin po yung kanina from Makaingalan Elementary School. Opo, natawag na po
okay
ako
po.
kanina. Opo, thank you po.
Sige po. Thank you po. So, let's have now Manggahan National High School. Manggahan po. Manggahan. Manggahan National High School? Nandito po ba? So let's have muna po ang Mascap National High School.
Good morning once.
Mascap po, Mascap.
Good morning once again, ma'am. Ako din po ang school head ng Mascap Elementary. So, 3 po kaming lahat. Thank you.
Thank you po. Now, let's move on to Montalban Heights National High School. Montalban Heights.
Good morning po. I'm
Yes, good morning
Evangeline.
po.
Pomia, School Guidance Designate of Montalban Heights National High School with our principal, Ma'am Sinaida S. Palileo. Dalawa po kami. Ang word po is certain, being certain.
Yes, thank you po, ma'am. Now, let's have, konti na lang po, Puray, National High School. Puray,
Good
National High School.
morning. Hello po, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. With me is Ma'am Mary Joy Bandola, our guidance coordinator. Mental health is avoiding stress. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am, Karen. Now, let's have San Isidro National High School.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good morning, Miss
San
Beautiful.
Isidro National High School.
Hello. Hindi ba rinig? Miss Maricar? Hello. Hindi ba naririnig?
Ma'am, dinig po ma'am. Ma'am Nocon, dinig po.
Ay, thank you,
Good morning
Mar.
po.
Salamat.
Okay na po, ma'am. Okay na po. Dinig na po. Okay na po, ma'am. Dinig na po.
With me is Ma'am Jeng. With me is Ma'am Jeng Eraula, our guidance coordinator. Dalawa po kami. Mental health, our brain should be fed with positive thoughts. Kung hindi, bibitaw sa katotohanan sa panahon ngayon. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much po, ma'am. Now, let's move on to San Jose National High School. San Jose. San Jose na po tayo, National High School. Hello, hello from San Jose.
Magandang buhay po.
San Jose National High School, once again.
At may Biton Corp po bilang
Yes,
kinatawan ng
ma'am.
San
Magandang buhay din.
Yes po, ma'am.
Nawawala-wala po, ma'am. Ma'am Bitancor, medyo nawawala po.
Magandang buhay po.
Yes po,
Naririnig
ma'am.
po
Yan,
ako?
magandang buhay po. Yan,
Yes po, magandang buhay po. Magandang buhay. Apo,
Magandang
mula po
buhay
sa
din,
parehan
ma'am.
sa National High School, kinatawan po ni Ginoong Rick Vergara at ni Ma'am Jane Catanduanes. Aramida Bitancor po. Mentally hard. Hello po.
Yes po, medyo
Ayun po,
naglalag po
okay po
yata
ang
ang connection
changes
niyo
at
po.
tayo.
Okay, ma'am. So, you are two.
Pandemic o anumang mga struggle na kinaka. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay po, ma'am. Ma'am, can I just clear? Dalawa po kayo from San Jose National High School. Ma'am Bitancor, dalawa lang po kayo.
Yes daw, ma'am.
Okay, thank you po. So, let's have now Southville 8B National High School. Southville 8B National High School.
Hello, good morning, Ma'am Maricar. Southville 8B National High School. With me is our guidance designate, Ma'am Salve Alagaran. Mental health is a serious issue at this pandemic time to be addressed. Thank you. Good morning.
Thanks, ma'am. Now, let's have Southville 8C National High School.
Hello po, good morning po, Ma'am Maricar.
Good morning po, Ma'am Jen.
I'm Jenny F. Mendoza from Southville HC National High School, a guidance coordinator. My one word po para sa mental health is mindfulness. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Jenny. Can I know ilan po kayo na nandito?
Ako lang po, ma'am. Thank
Ikaw
you po.
lang po. Sige po. Thank you.
Isa lang po. Opo.
Sige po. Thank you. Now, far away from Tagumpay National High School. Joke lang.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. With me is, of course, our energetic guidance coordinator, Ma'am Maricar Villamor. And of course, our head teacher, Ma'am Grace Gianan. And I also invited the other two HTs, Ma'am Rowena Bautista and Ma'am Analu Alba. One word for for mental health is mindset. Thank you.
Thanks so much po. Now, Wawa National High School, according po kay Sir Benitez, medyo wala po silang nawawala-wala or ang sounds din po doon. So they are 2 daw po, sabi po ni Sir Benitez. Good morning po, Sir Benitez, ha? Okay, now let's have from San Jose Litex Senior High School. Senior high na po tayo. San Jose Litex Senior High School. Hello, hello. Anybody from San Jose Litex Senior High School?
Hello po ma'am. Good morning po. This is Mark Passes po from San Jose Litex Senior High School po. We are 3 po with Ma'am Mape, our principal. Ma'am Loida po, our guidance counselor, who is our speaker. And me po, Sir Mark Passes po. So when we say mental health, it's about behavior and good well-being. Thank you po.
Thank you. So you are 3, sir? Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So let's have now San Isidro Senior High School.
Okay, good morning po. Maribig Cabanyero po from San Isidro Senior High School. Dalawa po kami. Mental health is staying positive. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Now, second to the last, Southville 8B Senior High School.
Hello, good morning po, Ma'am Maricar. Southville 8B Senior High School po. With me is our guidance designate, Ma'am Melody B. Balanza. And of course, the speaker for today, si Ma'am Lulu. Hindi ko na po siya bibilangin kasi nabilang na po ng San Jose Litex. For me, mental health is a psychological and emotional well-being. Lalong-lalo na po sa sitwasyon natin ngayon. Good morning po sa lahat.
Thanks, sir. Now, the last but not the least, let's have Kasiglahan Village Senior High School.
Panoorin niyo na rin po siya after.
Ma'am, hindi pa po natatawag ang gulod.
Ay, wala pong gulod. I'm so sorry po. Gulod po. Elementary po, sir. Gulod. Elementary School. Tama po?
National po. Annex po siya
National.
ng Geronimo.
Okay. Sorry po. Gulod po muna pala tayo. I'm sorry, Kasiglahan.
Good
Gulod
morning. Good morning po sa lahat. Thank you, Sir Mario and Ma'am Maricar. From Gulod Annex po, Julie Maramag. For me, when we say mental health, it's the way a person, how she handles stress. Unfortunately, may sakit po ang aking guidance designate. Thank you po.
Okay po. Thank you, ma'am. So, mag-isa lang po pala kayo, ma'am, ngayon dito.
Opo, thank you.
Thank you po. Sorry po, mama. Now, let's have now Kasiglahan Village Senior High School. Kasiglahan Village Senior High School po.
From Home of Authentic Learning, Kasiglahan Village Senior High School. Dalawa po kami. Mental health is something to do with emotional wellness.
Wow, thanks po, sir. Balikan po natin yung kaninang hindi po nagsabi ng kanilang if they are present, malasya uyungan. Malasya uyungan. Pero may nagsabi po si Ma'am Rosalina Zonyo. What is called nga po si Ma'am Rosalina? May we know po? Or may I know po? Para ma-record lang po natin.
Elementary school, ma'am.
Ano po?
Manggahan Elementary School po.
Manggahan po. Thank you so much po. So, Malasya Uyungan, nandito na po ba? Malasya po. And meron pa po din kanina ang Kasili. Kasili Elementary School po.
Wala pa din po yung Kasili.
Wala pa rin po. So, sa ngayon po, as I total po, we are at 94 po, pero here po in the Zoom, it was recorded that we are 100 participants here present in the, rather in the meet po natin ngayon. So, that's all for the attendance for this day activity. I hope that we will learn so much. God bless to all. Thank you so much. Mabuhay!
Thank you very much, Ma'am Maricar, kay Vibrant Teacher Maricar. Buti na lamang at napaka-energetic ni Ma'am. Kasi po, napakalaki na ng ating pamilya, kaya marami-rami ang for attendance. So, we would not prolong the next part. He is a man of substance and valor. I would like to welcome for the opening remarks, Sir Fredelito Cabalang.
Thank you so much to the lady dean of today's opening program, Ma'am Beth Lasarte. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Kahit hindi ko nakikita ng personal, ramdam ko na lahat kayo ay masaya dahil malapit na ang end of school year. Support to the ever supportive and hardworking PSDN, partner, Mrs. Maria Cristina Camarce, to the technical working group in this webinar, other attendees, ladies and gentlemen, pleasant morning to everyone. Sa Friday, that will be our last day of school. And next week, graduation and moving up ceremony na. So I would like to congratulate each one of you. Masasabi natin na we made it to the end despite these stressful challenges. And now, we will learn and practice how to find peace of mind in the midst of stressful circumstances. At this point, I would like to thank everyone for this opportunity to be with you today in this wonderful topic, Embodying Stillness. Nakakaramdam ba kayo ng stress? Ano ba ang feeling ng nai-stress? I just want you to know that you are too blessed to be stressed. Kasi if you don't feel stress, I think you are not normal. What matters most is you know how to calm down yourself. You know how to manage your stress. Dapat alam nyo ang stress reliever ninyo. Kanya-kanya kasi tayo ng paraan kung paano natin i-overcome ang stress natin. Yung iba, ang stress reliever nila, kumain. Kaya at the end of the day, sasabihin nila, uy, ang taba ko na. Yung iba naman, magpaparlor. Yung iba, pupunta sa kapitbahay para makinig ng chismis. Kaya imbes na mawala stress, pag nakasagap ng chismis laban sa kanya, lalo pa napasama. Remember that however good or bad the situation is, it will change. Minsan, kaya na-stress ang isang tao because they are too serious in their work. Hindi man lang sila makangiti dahil lagi iniisip yung trabaho. Try to make at least 3 people smile each day. Mararamdaman nyo ang malaking epekto sa sarili ninyo. One of the techniques to overcome stress is dalasan ng pagtawa. Basta siguraduhin lang na may kasama kang tumatawa. Pero kung ikaw lang mag-isa, ibang usapan na yan. Minsan, may narinig lang na chismis, papatulan agad. Nawawala ang kanyang magandang aura. You don't have to win every argument. Wala naman masama kung sabihin mo, ganun ba? Pero at the back of your mind, hindi naman ganun. Always remember, my dear colleagues, that your job won't take care of you when you are sick. Kaya be friendly para pag magkasakit, may mag-contribution sa'yo pag nagkasakit ka at na-hospital ka. Finally, no one is in charge of your happiness except you. You are the driver of yourself. If you want to be happy, avoid negative things and argument. What other people think of you is none of your business. Sabi nga nila, life is too short to waste time hating anyone. Be like Jesus. Kahit alam niya na ang kanyang ama ay makapangyarihan, ang sabi niya, Ama, patawarin mo po sila. Pero minsan, tayo kahit barangay tanod lang ang tatay natin, pag tayo kinanti, sasabihin natin, Ama ko, inaway ako, rest back tayo. So magkakaroon ka na naman ng stress doon. I hope everyone will be very active to share, contribute, and enjoy this seminar. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day. God bless everyone and always stay safe.
God bless to Sir Fred. Totoo nga po, no one is in charge of your own happiness but yourself. So sabi ni Sir, humanap daw ng diversion para maging stress reliever. Yung mga binanggit niya, pagkain, at kung ano-ano pa ako naman po ay paghahalaman. Yun ang aking stress reliever. So, bago po tayo pumunta kay Ma'am Mary V, gusto ko lang po i-acknowledge si Ma'am C. Hi, Ma'am C. Magandang umaga.
Hello, good morning, Ma'am Beth. Good morning po sa lahat.
Opo, would you like to give a message, ma'am? Or...
Sa closing po ako, ma'am.
Sige, ma'am. Thank you. So, for the next part, I call this woman a woman with a beautiful face and a beautiful smile. So for the statement of purpose for today's webinar, I'd like to call Dr. Marivic B. Caballero, the school head of San Isidro Senior High School. Hello, ma'am.
Good morning po. Thank you, Ma'am Beth. For the statement of purpose, this webinar activity aims to first, assess the level of stress of all the school administrators and guidance designates of elementary and junior high school of Rodriguez Sub-Office. Next, identify their ways on how they maintain positivity in amidst of COVID-19 pandemic. Third, discuss brief background on stress. Fourth, describe mindfulness as a tool to promote well-being. And last, practice basic mindfulness skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Mary V. Now, for the introduction of our resource speaker, I admire I admire Ma'am Madonna very much. She is a very articulate and a purposive leader. Let's welcome Ma'am Madonna Evangelio, the school head of MASCAP, both LM and high school.
Thank you, Ma'am Beth. A great morning to everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce our resource speaker for this session. A graduate of AB Psychology and Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling from Loma Colleges and Mariano Marcos State University in La Union, respectively. Recently worked as a guidance counselor in San Beda University, Manila, wherein she was assigned in different colleges, College of Arts and Sciences, College of Law and Graduate School of Business, sessional counselor in the College of Nursing and Medicine. She handled different cases of students' issues and concerns. Lately, she was engaged in mental health workshop of American Counseling Association. She is also accredited member of Psychological Resource Center Level B. She also worked as a human resource assistant and a faculty member in a Montessori school. She is affiliated in different national organizations such as Philippine Guidance and Counseling Association, School Counselor Circle of the Philippines, Philippine Mental Health Association Incorporated, and Career Development Association of the Philippines. A sessional speaker and facilitator of various activities. She is happily married with 2 wonderful kids. Friends and colleagues, without further ado, please welcome with a virtual clap the assigned guidance counselor of all senior high schools in Montalban, Ma'am Loida Lulu L. Deres.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ma'am Madonna, for a very nice introduction. Can you hear me? Can you hear me po?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am. Good
Ayan,
morning po, Ma'am
sige.
Lulu.
Ayan, so thank you very much for being here, no? Thank you very much for inviting me. Actually, I'm not a guest, so I am a part of your sub-office. And again, thank you very much to our 2 PSDS, Ma'am Maria Cristina Sicamarce, Sir Fredelito Bicabalang, and also my senior high school family. Thank you very much for supporting me and nice meeting you all. Ayan. Actually, I'm a little bit nervous, no? Kasi nakikita ko yung number nyo. We are a lot. Ayan. Anyway, allow me to present muna po yung aking presentation. So that's it. Can you see it? Ayan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, there. Okay. So, how are you? Kanina, you already introduced yourself, no? And then, you discuss about your perceptions about mental health, no? But anyway, I just want to, yeah, this is my support group, and they are my family. And so I'm a new here in Dep Ed. So I've been working in private for a long time. So I've been in San Beda for 16 years. And actually, I leave my comfort zone and I want another challenges. That's why I'm here with you. So it also mentioned a while back that I teach in a Montessori. Actually, I teach in a Montessori for a couple of years, so I know how you feel. And then I transferred in a production company. I become an HR assistant. Yeah, and just for a couple of months, and then I went back to academe, and so that's in San Beda. So I become a full-time counselor there for 16 years. I also teach specifically for personality development, but I gave up the teaching load because I really want to be a full-time counselor. Yeah. So back then I practice healing yoga. And but I stopped because of I enjoyed my coccyx and I have a slip disc. So I stopped practicing it. And then way back 2006, I learned about mindfulness practice, the mantra and healing together with my guidance director. And so we have a trainer, a Filipina trainer who trained in Thailand. Yeah. Okay, so much for this. No, anyway, thank you for being here and taking time out with your busy schedule. So I want to share our outline of discussion. So first we have to review the impact of the COVID-19 to us, and then about the stress, introduction of mindfulness and mindfulness exercises. But before that, let me remind, this is just a gentle reminder to everyone, no? So I know that you will be hearing familiar concepts and your mind might tell you to stop listening. And uh, I would like to ask your I would like to ask to manage your frustration, especially with having technical problems, no, because we really have technical problems right now, especially the internet connections. But then always remember that it is our attitude that will bring difference to these situations or this webinar. And everyone and even me really encountered this, no? So let's try to manage our frustrations. And then always remember that the success of this workshop is entirely dependent on us, on you. So be strictly motivated. So I want to start my discussion with a story. And favorite ko kasing mag-story. And so a psychology professor entered the classroom with glass full of water in his hand. The student expected the old common question: was it half empty or half full? But to their surprise, he asked them, "How heavy is this glass of water?" The answer given by the students ranged from 7 ounces to 25 ounces, but the professor replied that the actual weight of the glass with water doesn't always matter, but how long you hold the glass is what matters. If you hold the glass with a minute, you won't feel much weight. But if you hold the 10 minutes, you will feel a little more weight and it gets heavier for you with hours. If you hold it for the entire day, then your hands would go numb and pain. Similar is the case when you carry stress with you. If you think about it for a while and live it, then there is no problem. But if you think about it for hours, it starts becoming a problem and it becomes worse if you sleep with it. What do you think is the moral lesson of this story? Can you type here in your chat box? What do you think is the moral lesson of this story? Anyone? Actually, the moral lesson of this story is you should learn to let go of your stresses and never sleep with it. So if you can do something about it, just do it. In the other case, just leave it and work towards your goal, or else it just kills your productivity. Okay. So are you ready? So obviously, teachers across our country are making the transition to distance learning in response to the COVID-19 outbreak. And with this new normal and with all the demands of your job, of your family also, it's easy to see you become exhausted and unbalanced. Look at this. Actually, based on the based on the research, I hope you are familiar with this, the hierarchy of needs. So this is the Maslow hierarchy of needs. And as you can see at the bottom, the physiological needs, it should be satisfied first before you go up, right? So the impact of the COVID-19 in our mental health at this moment, especially at this COVID-19 pandemic, no, we are in this bottom only. Hindi tayo nag-escalate, hindi tayo tumataas because it's a matter of our survival. Ito lang yung sinasatisfied natin ngayon. Ito yung naging impact niya. Nandito lang tayo sa level na to. And the other one, the basic needs, no? Ito lang, nandito lang tayo at the moment. And nabanggit kanina ni Dr. Caballero, no? Dr. Mabs. And so to assess, no, actually I was about to give you a test, an assessment on how to the level on how to determine the level of your stress if you have also anxiety or depression. But alam ko, pag binigay ko sa inyo yon ngayon, alam ko mataas yon. But then, let's try this one, no? Let's try to know, asaang level na po ba kayo? Kanina, you mentioned, ano ba ang mental health? Do you know mental health is just like your physical. And your physical needs, no? Your physical. Pag healthy ka, healthy ka. Ganon din sa mental health. Pag sinabi nating mental health, you are mentally healthy. 'Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, yan. Ibig pong sabihin ay nasa normal mood fluctuations tayo, we are calm, and we have a good sense of humor. Nandito po sa green na side na yan. Pero once na nagkaroon po tayo ng may mga changes na nagiging reactive po tayo, it escalated dito sa light green. At pag hindi na po natin na manage po ito, we go in this level. Ito na yung pumapasok po sa atin, yung mental health problem. Kaya magkaiba po ang mental health and mental health problems. So minsan kasi ina-associate nila. When we say mental health, problema yan. May sakit yan. Something ganon. Pero do you know that mental health is being healthy? Being healthy in our mind. We are healthy, mentally healthy. Pero pag sinabi na natin na mental health condition or mental health problems, nandito ka na sa level na to. So talagang may problema na po tayo. So take a look of this continuum. No? Okay. So I hope nakikita po natin ito. No? There. Okay, so let's try to know. Ano ba to? As we all know, kanina nabanggit ni Dr. Fred, no? Mr. Fred kanina that stress is normal. You are blessed to have stress, which is true because all of us experiences stress and it's inevitable. Okay. Everyone, and even me, we experience stress from time to time. Diba? Katabi mo nga lang, minsan, di ba, na-stress ka dyan sa katabi mo? Tignan mo nga, joke lang. Yan, baka na-stress ka sa katabi mo. Baka stressor mo siya. So, example of this, kasi pag may stress, ibig sabihin napipressure po tayo. Yan, napipressure ka ba ng katabi mo? Joke lang. Yan. So, ano ba yung mga pressure nito? First, the pressure at work. Yung work nyo as a teacher, as a guidance counselor, as a principal, di ba? Nakaka-pressure. Why? Because you wear a lot of hats. Teachers wear a lot of hats. Hindi lang sila nagtuturo. They can be an advisor, they can be a health practitioners, yung mga ganyan. Nagiging social worker pa nga tayo ngayon because we have our AKAP, no? Yan. So, yun. We wear a lot of hats and you think a million of work to do. Ang dami niyong iniisip na trabaho at hindi kayo tumitigil. 24 hours kayong nagtatrabaho. May nakita nga akong post sa Facebook, the way kung paano daw matulog ang mga professionals, yung mga engineer, architect, ano pa ba, accountant, nakatulog na. Pero yung teacher wala pa sa tulugan, 'di ba? It's something to do with our work. It's one of contributor ng stress po natin. And we have to admit it. Sorry. Another pressure that we encounter is significant life changes, unexpected changes that comes your way, especially this pandemic. We are disconnected with our loved ones. We are disconnected with our family. Hindi naman tayo sanay na disconnected sa kanila. And it's been a year na hindi natin sila nami-meet. We meet them virtual, no? So, we are not used to it. So, others also are dissatisfied with their daily lives and they live in a worrisome, diba? Another one is the traumatic event, especially this pandemic, no? Another traumatic event is accident, natural disasters, illnesses. Yun yung mga iba't ibang klase ng traumatic, no? So, I just want to share you, I know that you are familiar with this. We have two kinds of stress, the stress, eustress, and the distress. Okay. When we say eustress, this is the positive. This is the positive stress. You are through this, we are keeping us alert, motivated, and ready to avoid this danger. So, an example of this is our deadlines. Di ba marami tayong deadlines? Yan, hindi nawawala sa atin as teachers. So, it gives us a feeling or fulfillment of positive gain. Ito. Yan. So, it's a positive stress. Yan. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng fulfillment pag na-accomplish natin yon. Yan. Masaya tayo. We gain positive, we become positive. Yan. Pero, it become distress when our stress become a problem, when stressors continue without relief or period of relaxations. Yan, pag wala na tayo, di na natin alam yung salitang relax, yan, nadidistress na tayo. So, nakasimangot na joke lang. Kaya nga sabi ni Sir Fred kanina, learn to smile. Yan. Pag hindi kayo marunong ngumiti, alam niyo gagawin niyo, lagyan niyo ng chopstick. Yan, para lagi tayo nakangiti. It's a practice in flight attendant, maglagay ng chopstick para laging nakangiti. This stress or the excessive stress, it is a high level of stress which adversely impact one's mind. So the body, the quality of life, and overall performance is really affected. At alam niyo po ba, ito ay nagtatagal. At bakit siya nagtatagal? Alam niyo kung bakit? Because our body never receives a clear signal to return to normal functioning. And this may lead to chronic distress. At pag nagkaroon po tayo ng chronic distress, ano yung mga signs niya? Ito yung mga signs kung paano tayo ito yung mga signs na you are having the distress na, yung negative na stress. Una, Nagkakaroon na tayo ng headaches. Panay-panay na yung headaches natin kahit inumin mo na lahat ng mefenamic, kung ano-anong klaseng sakit na pangtanggal, masakit pa rin siya. So, headaches. Frequent sadness, lagi na tayong malulungkutin, which is hindi naman siya laging nalulungkot. Lagi po tayong magagalitin. Yan. Hindi na tayo, nagiging irritable na tayo. Okay po? Alam niyo po ba kung paano tayo nagkakaroon ng ganito? Because of the mind. Sa isip natin yon. Nasa isip po natin. Are you familiar with the two-arrow metaphor of suffering? Familiar po ba kayo? I'll just pick this, no? The pain and suffering. Pero may iba pang mga pictures silang pre-present. But I choose this one. Okay po. Familiar po ba kayo doon sa two arrows metaphor of suffering? Alam niyo po ba yung first arrow is the things we don't have control over it. Wala tayong control doon. It's painful, di ba? Pag natusok ka, it's really painful. Example of this that we don't have control is, of course, aging. Tumatanda tayo. Yan. May kulubot-kulubot sa noo, kulubot sa kamay. And it's painful to know na we are in that we are going there, no? Sickness. We don't have any control of sickness. Yan. So, marami sa atin na nagkakaroon ng mga sakit na hindi talaga natin inaasahan, no? The traffic, 'di ba? Actually, one of my reason kaya ayoko na sa Maynila, it's very traffic, no? Ayoko na ng Maynila, kakapagod. Ayun, and failures. Failures. We encounter pain through failures. Failures personally, socially, 'di ba? We feel the pain. And we also feel the pain. Ito kanina nabanggit ni Sir, no? The negative comments of others about you. Sakit, 'di ba? Lalo na siguro pag friends mo. Yan. That's the first arrow. We don't have any control about it. The second arrow is the reinflected. It's the story you created after the first arrow. It's a self-induced suffering. Yan. Kunwari, example. You failed. 'Di ba? Pag dumating sa atin yung failure, anong tumatakbo sa isip natin? 'Di ba ang tumatakbo sa isip natin, wala kasi akong kwenta, mahina kasi akong tao, 'yan. Hindi para sa akin 'yan, maglilipat na lang ako ng ibang profesyon, 'di ba? 'Yun yung mga crine-create natin. We try to justify, 'yan. Kasi alam niyo kung bakit? Yung brain natin parang kagaya dito 'no, sa program natin we have committees, and thank you for the committee of this webinar workshop. Gano'n din yung brain natin, we have committee. And those committees sa brain natin, they have their own functions. At sila yung nagpupush sa'yo, nagpupush sa brain mo na itong isipin mo, ganito ka. At pag na-empower yung committee ng isang brain mo, sample yung chattering, nako, talagang gagawa siya ng gagawa ng kwento hanggang malulungkot ka, mai-stress ka, iniisip mo na siya, hindi ka na mapakali dahil sa naki-create mo na story dito. That's one of the source kung bakit tayo na-stress. It's in our brain. Okay. And because of that, we do a lot of irrational thinking. Nagiging irrational na tayo because of the self-induced story that we create from the first arrow. Kasi pwede naman kasing pwede naman kasi na una failed ako, so I will try next time. Okay lang. Siguro dahil hindi naman talaga ako nag-aral mabuti, gano'n. I'm example I'm taking yung 'pag nag-board exam ka, something gano'n or di kaya sa traffic, na-traffic na-traffic ka. So, it's okay. Okay, I'll wait for the go signal. Pero anong nangyayari sa atin sa traffic? Mainit ulo natin. Bakit mainit ang ulo mo? Kasi late ka na. Eh, bakit ka nga ba na-late? Kasi late kang lumabas ng bahay, 'di ba? Something gano'n. So, it's in our brain. Sabi nga ng ibang psychiatrist na hindi lamang yung mga nasa mental hospital ang crazy. We are all crazy. We are all crazy because of our irrational thinking. Example neto, do you know the word papancha? Are you familiar with that word, papancha? Yung papancha is the mental proliferation. Example neto. Kunwari, kunwari nag-usap kayo ng asawa mo. Sweet-sweet nyo, tinimplahan ka niya ng kape, yan, sinervan ka niya ng breakfast in bed, ganyan. Tapos, tatanungin ng wife mo, wala ka bang naaalala? Tapos wala kang maalala. Wala ka talagang maalala. Tapos nung pinaalala niya, it's our anniversary. Alam mo yung feeling ng wife mo na, ano ba yan, wala ka man lang naalala, wala kang kwenta. Yung something gano'n. At do'n sa word na yon umaano na, nagiging apektado ka na. So, you feel na, ano ba yan? Ang sama naman ng tingin mo sa akin. Yun lang, nakalimutan ko, hindi naman sinasadya. Tas alam mo yun, yung nagiging ano na tayo, nagtatampo na, hindi na natin sila kinikibo, hindi na natin sila kinakausap, yung something gano'n. That's papancha. And it creates another suffering to us. It creates us stress more. Yan. So, do you know that the chronic distress may also lead to serious health may also lead to serious health problems, especially if you keep your stressful life within yourself. Example of this physical manifestations or sicknesses that we can gain from a stressful life is heart disease, yan, high blood pressure, diabetes, and other illnesses. Our stress is manifested also with our physical uh, sicknesses. And hindi lamang po yan, not only physical, it also include our mental health. So it also include our mental. So we also encounter the disorder like anxiety and depression. So if you did not manage your stress well, it will escalate to mental health disorder aside from physical health conditions. So it really dangerous if we don't manage our stress. So do you know that some can easily cope with stress and some are not? This lead to a long-term stress, lalong-lalo na pag hindi nila talaga kayang na-manage. And good thing no, na-mention ni Sir kanina. So, dapat hindi siya nagtatagal. And once that we experience long-term stress, this can harm your health. Diba? So, how you respond to stress can spell the difference. So, remember that the negative effects of having low well-being publicized with the stress and burnout. Yan. So, though I believe that there are a lot of stress management that you practice with, I know you have your stress reliever. Sabi nga, some of our stress reliever is eating, yan, magpa-parlor, ano pa, mag-hiking. Those are a lot of, there's a lot of stress management. And allow me to introduce to you, no, one of the best, sabi nila, it's the best stress reliever or stress management. Yeah. So this is based on this study conducted abroad in the 21st century. one of the basic dose to increase well-being is a daily practice of mindfulness skills at home and in school. Do you know that abroad they use this also, and even in school they teach their students to be mindful. At ang alam ko dito sa Pilipinas, St. Joseph, dito sa QC, they have their manual to teach their students to have this kind of practice, no? So, sila pa lang yung alam kong gumagamit ng manual about mindfulness for their students. And it really helped them na nababawasan yung mga problema nila sa school. Kasi the students learn to be mindful in their actions, the way they speak, and the way they react. Yan po. So, ano nga po ba ito? But before that, no, I just want to understand. I just want you to understand how our brain functions or look like. Sige, stop sharing muna po ako. Yan. So, nakikita nyo naman siguro ako, no? This is it's considered as, dito na lang. Ay, sorry. Okay. Ayan. Etong ano po natin, kamay natin, lagay niyo siyang ganyan. So, it will signifies our brain. Itong hawakan na to, your rest is your brain stem. This help you keeps breathing and your heart pumping. Ayan. So, the forefinger, itong forefinger, it serves as your frontal cortex. The real smart, ito yung tinatawag natin na real smart. It process good decision making, academic skills, and comprehension and understanding. Itong thumb na to is the limbic. It's a part of our brain. Tinatawag ng iba na reptilian part of the brain, which scan the environment if it's safe or dangerous. Here, your strong emotions process yung excitement, ayan, scared, if you are sad, if you are mad, siya yung nagpa-process. Ayan. It can make you run fast, the fight strong, and can also freeze when you are scared. Other than that, wala na po siyang functions. Kaya nga, pag meron tayong emergency, yan, and pag lumabas siya, naggagalaiti siya, gaganyan yung brain nyo. And ano siya, nagkakaroon ng dysfunctions. Something ganon. Another example po ng work ng brains po natin is this one. Okay, allow me to share this. Ay, sorry. This one. Share ko rin po sa iba po ito, no? Sa iba nating, sa senior high, I shared this. Okay. Are you familiar with this? Ito po yung tinatawag po natin na yan. Yan po yung tinatawag po natin na calming jar. Ayan. Yung calming jar po na yan, imagine that yung calming jar po na yan is your brain. Yan. So, it's easier to ayan, it's easier to think clearly and see clearly pag nandito po tayo sa side na ganito. Ayan. Di po ba? Nakikita natin lahat yan. But sometimes, ayan, yung kanina ginawa niya. Ayan. But sometimes, if we flip the jar, that reactive reptilian part of our brain ayan, takes over. And we might display different emotions. And what happened, alam niyo po ba, to our brain, you see all the glitters inside. They're being shaken up. Everything is flowing. Tingnan natin. Everything is flowing around really quickly. It's hard to see clearly when your brain is in this state. Tama ba ako? It's also hard to think. But look what's happening. If we just watch and take a break, it just takes a little bit of time. The glitters start to settle. And we can do the same thing with our brain by just watching and waiting. Maybe taking a breath in our smart parks and can get back in control, and we can think clearly and see more clearly. With our busy life, we need to pause for a while to discover firsthand how living mindfully allow us to see more clearly. Slowing down and deliberately pausing for a moment of mindfulness can give you time to ask yourself, how are you feeling? What's happening around you? A lot of people think or imagine that mindfulness is someone sitting on a cushion, alone in a room and their eyes closed. Okay. Yan. So, that's it. Hoy, nawala ako. Ayan. Ayan. So, nakita niyo po yun. Minsan ganun po yung brain po natin. Sa sobrang busy natin, hindi po tayo nagiging mindful kung ano po yung nangyayari sa paligid po natin. Okay. Yan. So, I want to introduce to you about mindfulness. Yan. Mindful awareness is a meta practice. When we say meta practice, it's about kindness. Yan. Means being aware with kindness. It's about being engaged in everyday life, like choosing to be nice to yourself and others in the present moment, whether those moments are pleasant and neutral or unpleasant. Or bring awareness with some curiosity and kindness. Instead of judgment and criticism, you just need to be paying attention and purpose with a little friendliness. This can help you beat stress, anxiety, or even sadness. Actually, with a lot of research, no, it mentioned that it's really powerful to beat stress, mindful, and even our sadness, no. Mindfulness Mindfulness is not a religious activity, even though it started or originated in uh, in in a country uh, like in like those who believe in Buddha. But then it's not a religious activity. Mindfulness is not emptying the mind. So, minsan kasi kala natin, mag-meditate ako, magma-mindfulness ako, mag-yoga ako para matanggal yung kung ano yung iniisip ko. No, mindfulness is not emptying our mind. And mindfulness is not plain concentration. Hindi lamang po siya concentration. So, mindfulness is not also focusing on the breath alone. And the last one, mindfulness is not, ayan, is not changing your situation. Okay. This time, okay, let's have a 1-minute exercise. A 1-minute exercises. And before that, allow me to give an instruction, no? So, we need endorphins. This is a chemical flow to flow in our body that make us feel good. And so, may I ask everyone to sit in a chair. In a chair. So find your comfortable place. Put your feet down and cross your legs. Finding feet feeling grounded. It feels comfortable. Close your eyes. If not, you can just look at the spot on the floor or the desk and anything that's not moving. Okay, so can we start? And take a nice breath in through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do it twice. Put one hand to the collarbone. One hand to the belly. Just feel nice and grounded. Again, let's repeat it. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your breath in your belly. Bring your shoulder up and exhale. Bring your shoulder down. That's it. How do you feel? Anybody? How do you feel with the 1 minute activity?
Feel better.
Thank you. Relaxing. It's good. It's awesome. Let's have another exercises. This is a 3 minute exercises. Ay. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. So, these exercises, yes, wait lang. Sorry. Wala po ako. So, these 3 minute exercises is good for your back. So, I'll stop my sharing first, no? So, let's have an activity. So, another one, sit in your chair. You do this. Place your finger and reach your palm forward to bring it. Yan, ganyan. Then, upward. Kita niyo ba ako? Inhale. Then, forward. And back to the normal position. Okay, let's do it. Place your finger forward. As we go up, you inhale. And then Let's go back. Exhale. Another one. Uh, let's move our hands up. Yan. And then, twist po tayo ng ganito. Okay, you feel your back. And go back. Another one in the other side. Up. Yan. Okay, that's it. Okay, actually, this is good for your backaches, especially if you are always in front of your computer. So, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-jogging, ganyan. Tapos, pag may stiff neck kayo, sa sobrang nasa computer lang kayo, you can roll your head, parang ganyan lang siya. As you inhale, when you go back, you exhale. Tapos, in the other side, inhale, and then exhale. Okay. So, one more. Head roll to the other side. Inhale, then go back, exhale. Another one. Inhale. Next is exhale. Ayan po. So, it's very relaxing, no? Yung mga stiff neck natin, natatanggal. Tanggal ba o nadagdagan ng sakit?
Natanggal, ma'am, ang sakit.
Ayan. So, do you know that mindfulness, oh, para ayaw na maglagay ng ano, no, ng presentation. Sorry. Ayan. So, do you know that mindfulness is more than this? Ayan. So, mindfulness is more than this because mindfulness is a way to approach our life. Ayan. So, that's it. It's a way to approach everyday life that makes living more enjoyable and less stressful. You can apply mindfulness in everything you do, like eating. Actually, may tinatawag po sa mindfulness na mindful eating. When you eat mindfully, you slow down paying attention to the food you're eating and savor every bite. Minsan, sa sobrang busy natin, hindi natin naramdaman na nakakain na pala tayo. Bilis natin kumain, military way. No? Pero in mindfulness, you can savor every bites that you have. You can also have the mindful walking, especially if your break time. Alam nyo yung walk mindfully, feel your feet on the ground, yung something ganon. And alam ko ginagawa nyo lang to during your not a busy day, during your break time, yung break days na. Pero it's good to practice it regularly. Sitting, kahit nakaupo ka, you go outside your house, yan, or kahit naggagawa ka ng mga outputs mo, you can pause for a while, you sit properly, and then you savor all the sounds of the nature that you have. Pakinggan mo, baka hindi mo na naririnig na may ano pala, may ibon pala na tumutunog yan sa tabi mo, yan, something ganon, because of our busy life. Ay, sorry. Pasaksak. Ayan. So, sorry po, wait lang po. Make it fast. Ayan. So, that's it. No, we can practice mindfulness in our daily life. Kahit yung pagtulog natin, pwede tayong maging mindful sa pagtulog natin. Kasi may mga pagkakataon na parang hindi ako natulog, parang pagod pa rin ako. Yun. Kasi nga, because of our busy schedule. And even in doing household chores, we can practice mindfulness. Habang naglalaba ka, habang naguhugas ka ng pinggan, you can practice it. Okay? You can do it mindfully and heartily, ganda siyang gawin. And take note, mindfulness is a choice that you can make at any moment. It can help you better understand how you feel and what you are experiencing. It is about being aware of the present moment. Instead of replaying the past or worrying about the future, it can help you recognize your emotional patterns and proactively regulate how you behave. Okay. Anything can handled up with mindfulness. Example. Yan, example natin. Ngayon, we are in front of our computer, our cell phones. So, watching this workshop, this webinar. Okay. Ang question is, how heavy does your phone feel in your hand? Or what part of your laptop does your hand touching? Okay. So if you know that you are mindful, you are mindful with those activities. Is your phone or laptop hot? Mainit na ba siya? Or hindi pa? Are you sitting in a chair or a sofa? What part of your body are being supported by the chair or sofa? Okay. If you're standing, okay, can you feel the parts of your feet that is connected to the ground? Or where you are placing the weight of your body on your feet? Do you know that this is all mindfulness because we are aware of what is happening around. Okay, let's have another exercises. And let's have another exercises. Okay. But before that, sorry. And so again, I want to I want you to sit to your chair again and put your feet down and cross your legs and finding your feet, feeling the ground and feel comfortable. Okay. Sorry po. Sorry po. Okay. Sorry, masyado po bang malakas? Okay.
Okay lang po, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay,
habang inaano yan, babasahin ko yung mga comment dito sa chat box ha, para makadagdag ng ano. Sabi po ni Sir Paolo Sereno, I felt warmed up. Sabi ni Ma'am Mavs, sarap sa pakiramdam, Ma'am Lulu. Nag-lose mga taba-taba ko. Sabi po ni Ma'am Marites, nakakaalis ng sakit po, sarap sa pakiramdam. Salamat po. Sabi po ni Ma'am Armida Bitangcor, bigla po nawala bigat ng pakiramdam ko. Salamat po.
Thank you.
Sabi po ni Sir Marvin, nakakawala po ng stress. Truly naman talaga, ma'am, nakakatuwa. Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mario. Okay, now let's close our eyes. If you cannot close your eyes, just look on the spot of the floor, okay, or the desk, anything that's not moving. And this time, remember the conversation you have this morning with your parents, with your husband, with your wife, or your children. How did your conversation goes? Imagine how your conversation a while back with your family. Put your emotions while remembering your conversations. Do you know that in mindfulness, talking with people around you instead of listening to them to retaliate or automatically react, just pay attention to the body sensation and emotions that will come up. And notice your reactions or judgment because there will be judgment. Just try not to judge for how judgmental you may feel. Rather, listen with the goal of understanding them better. Because there is no right or wrong. Just pay attention on what is happening around you or inside you. This is a little change that can make a big difference in a conversation. Yan. So, how's your conversation? Ano yung naramdaman nyo when you imagine your conversation this morning with your family? Sabi nga, as I mentioned a while back, mindfulness, talking with people, instead, you have to listen instead of you're listening to retaliate. Kasi nagiging ugali natin yun, no? Sometimes we ano, we listen para may maibalik tayo sa kanila. May maisagot tayo sa kanila. But in mindfulness, if you practice mindfulness regularly, it helps you to understand better the person. Okay, so dito pumapasok yung pagiging kind natin, yung pagiging understanding natin, na it lessen up our being judgmental. Yan. Kasi sa totoo lang, we become judgmental. Wala pang sinasabi yung tao. We already have our judgment. Diba? But in mindfulness, you are allowing the person to express. Diba? So, you can practice this type of mindfulness, the conversation type of mindfulness anytime, anywhere, and even under any circumstances. Just simply be aware of what is happening in that moment. And kasi mindfulness is understanding the now. Okay po. Mindfulness is noticing your experiences. You are becoming aware of your feeling and your emotions. Okay, malapit na po tayo matapos. And I want you to have this another exercises with you. And before you go, again, please close your eyes. Close your eyes. And if you can't close your eyes, it's okay. Again, just look sa hindi moving na object around you. This time, I just want you to think about one thing that made you feel good about yourself, that makes you feel proud and thankful of. Well, for sure you have that. You have a lot of good experiences that you are very proud of, especially this pandemic, no? I know you have a lot of achievement. As you breathe in, breathe all the positive feelings. And as you exhale, exhale as you encourage yourself that you are all right. You feel good. You will be okay. And as you repeat it, think of the person who inspired you to keep moving, a person who motivates you to go on. If you need a hug, if you need a hug, just do like this one. Okay. And press your shoulder down. Stretch for a shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, let's do it. Close your eyes. And I'll give you 2 minutes to do this. Set aside muna natin yung mga work natin. This is your time out. This is your free time. Do it mindfully. Breathe in and all positive feelings. Exhale as you encourage yourself that you are all right. Inhale. Exhale, I'm good. Inhale. Exhale, I'm okay. I will be good. I will be okay. Think of a person who inspired you more, especially this pandemic. Who is this person? Despite of your weaknesses, your limitations, nandyan siya lagi para sa iyo. Tapping your shoulder, giving you a hug, always keeping you smile. If you remember that person, smile for a while. It's really good. It's really feel good that those person really inspired us to go on. Despite of a heavy task that we have, despite of the heavy responsibility that we have, we need to feel good. We need to feel okay. Since we are in virtual, imagine that someone, this person who inspired you, hug you right now. So put your hands like this, hug yourself. I am valued. I am I am blessed. All of us need appreciation, no? All of us is looking for appreciation that we really need it. Okay. Gradually open your eyes and I hope you feel better. I hope you encourage yourself. You know what? Total nandito naman yung mga principal natin, no? Same with my senior high school family. I encourage everyone, especially the 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 head of the schools. Let's try to appreciate everyone. Malaking bagay para sa kanila. Malaking bagay para sa amin to go on and to move on despite of the heavy loads that we have. Alam niyo po ba, ang work ng guidance counselor, it's a trash can. We are trash cans. Ang dami naming mga nililikom na basura. We consider yung mga problema ng mga estudyante as trash. And we keep it. We try to process it. Despite of the heavy loads, we really we really ask, thank you for the support actually. Support from the head of different schools. Always hug your guidance designates, guidance counselors, because they do a lot of work. Okay po. So, that's it. We're almost done. So, ano pang pwede natin gawin? Ganito po. You have to, kailangan po natin i-shake yung hands muna natin. Yan, shake po natin yung mga kamay natin. Yan. And then, we have to massage it here sa ulo, hanggang sa shoulders. Yan. And i-flip nyo po yung mga kamay nyo kasi kailangan po natin yon to go back to anchor it. Yan. Yan. Lagi nyo pong ginaganyan and shake. Shake your hands. Sa NLP, sa Neuro Linguistic Programming, we do this shaking kasi it's a part of going back. Okay? You know that through mindfulness, it's helpful for us to savor the positive moments. And our job when we feel the joy of true connections with our students, you know that or to resonate with the joy of excitement, we can easily do our tasks and when we become more productive. So pag nawala po yung mga stress po natin diyan, we are connected no with those important people to us, we can easily do our work and we can become more productive. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope that you take this sense of calm and peace and positivity as we move forward to our calling as educators. I will leave these quotations for you to ponder. So I want to share this quotation for us all. It's from Tara Brock. Sabi niya, nakita niyo na po ba? Yan. Ang sabi po niya dyan is, to me, bringing mindfulness-based practice to students, teachers, and parents is some of the most important work we can be doing. If we can help the next generation become more self-aware, empathic, and emotionally resilient, they will bring your wisdom to healing the earth and creating a more peaceful work. Okay. So thank you very much, no. Before we leave, gusto kong mag-videoke muna tayo. Ayan. Nawala siya, sorry. Pero wait lang. I want to, sing with me. Eh, where is it? Wait lang. Please sing with me. And I want to dedicate this song to all of you. It's from Taylor Collins. Okay, nakita niyo na po ba? Yan. Okay, so let's start.
Thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what
Parang wala.
Ma'am, meron po. There's audio, ma'am.
Hina, ma'am.
And now
Ayan, ma'am. Okay na po.
there is nothing that I could not do.
Sorry po, naririnig niyo po ba?
Yes, ma'am. We hear po
Teaching me
clearly.
how to feel.
Everybody, let's sing. Let's do what Ma'am Gary said.
From what is now,
So let's sing it all together.
more than I'd ever hoped for. And a lot of what I've hoped for is thanks to you. No time, no heartache, no heartbreak, no it's brilliant that my love will be through. Thanks to you. Teaching me how to live, putting things in perspective, showing me how to give and how to take. From this day we were put here together, and if I break down, forgive me, but it's true that I am aching with the love I feel inside. Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
And with this song, we would like to offer our Thank you to you, Ma'am Beres. Virtual clap naman
And
tayo kay
so
Ma'am.
thank you very much
Yay!
for being me here, for joining me in this webinar workshop. Thank you very much. And see you around po.
Thank you
God
to
bless
Ma'am
everyone.
Beres. Ma'am, by the way, can we call you Ma'am Loida or Ma'am Lulu? What's your nickname, ma'am? Ma'am, okay, Ma'am Beres, thank you very much for a wonderful engagement. We really enjoyed our time with you. You're an angel, Ma'am Beres, because we really felt we had inhaled all the positive aura, and then we have exhaled, and we felt that we are valued. We feel good. God loves us. Somebody is head over heels for us. Di ba, ma'am? Yan yung mga key takeaways po namin sa inyo. And of course, the mindfulness. So thank you very much, ma'am. It's nice. Can you hear me po?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma'am Beres, for making us happy this morning. And of course, the whole day and for all the days to come. So for the next part, we would have an open forum to be led by Sir Mario Mangado, School Head of Southville 8B Senior High School. Maybe some of our participants would like to further ask you some questions, ma'am. So, sir, yes po. Sir Mario, you can have the floor.
Hello po, good morning po sa lahat. Actually, reading from the chat box dito sa Meet na to, wala po ako nakikitang mga tanong kasi kundi mga pasasalamat po ang nandito. Siguro may mga magtatanong na lang. Baka po meron dyan. Go ahead, pwede na po kayo mag-raise hand para maisa-isa po natin. Start po tayo. Andiyan naman po ang Ma'am Lulu, naka-ready po yan. By all means, si Ma'am Lulu talagang hindi kayo uurungan yan. Sasagot niya.
Wow, thank you naman, Ma'am Lulu.
Napaka-expert niya sa field niya. Anybody po from the group who wants to ask? Parang may tatanong si Sir Paolo Sereno. Para magtatanong siya, naka-on-cam na siya eh. Yes po, Sir Paolo, maybe you have your question para marinig din po ng lahat. No question po. How about, wala daw po siyang tanong. Yes po, may magtatanong.
Sir, mga...
Hey, ma'am.
Yes, si Ma'am Andeng. Mukhang magtatanong si Ma'am Andeng.
Hello po, Ma'am Lulu. Good morning po.
Yes po, ma'am.
Square root ng 9,222,500. Joke lang po. Kung kami po ay magbibigyan niyo po ng slides, so we can also, if we have time, we can also share with our co-teachers in our school. If you're generous enough to give us a copy of your slide, okay lang po ba yan, Ma'am Lulu?
Sige po. Aayusin ko po, ma'am, kasi if you notice yung presentation ko, puro picture lang siya. Sige, I'll give you a manuscript as well. Okay po. Para may echo nyo po sa faculty nyo po.
Yes po, both LM and the high school.
Yes po, ma'am. Sige po.
Okay po. Thank you, Ma'am Andeng. Thank you po, Ma'am Lulu, sa copy ng slides niyo po. Any questions? Meron pa po bang magtatanong? Ma'am Beth, sana bumalik na yung katawan ko dito sa picture na to. Oh.
Ay, oo nga. Sir, malapit na po.
Tumataba eh. Anybody from the group? Si Ma'am Sheleni, mukhang magtatanong si Ma'am Sheleni Buenaflor. Ay, wala po. Hands off siya. Talagang, siguro talagang sa kanila yung discussion or talk ni Ma'am
Sir
Lulu.
Mario, sa galing ni Ma'am Lulu, talagang
wala pong nagtanong.
Yes, walang naiwang alalahanin. Para naging clear ang lahat.
So, mukha atang wala pong magtatanong. Siguro para maituloy. Pwede daw po ba kayo ma-invite sa school webinar? According po, meron po dito ni Ma'am Madonna Evangelio po. Ako po manager ni Ma'am Lulu, pwede po yan.
I'm about to say that Ma'am Madonna, magpapaalam po kayo sa aking mga principal. Nandyan po sila, yung 4 kong principal.
Go ahead, Ma'am Madonna. Welcome. Talagang ano po yan.
Ah,
Ma'am,
Ay, tama Ma'am Andeng. Tama yan. Hati tayo Ma'am Andeng sa share.
Actually,
Joke lang po.
actually po, Ma'am Madonna, when I was in private, medyo ano po talaga siya. Pero since nasa public po tayo, we do it out of
Out of
uh,
love.
out of love. Yun.
Thank you
Ayan,
po,
out of
ma'am.
ayan. So, pwede po. Pero ano lang po ha, bigyan niyo lang po ako ng time, enough time to prepare ko ano man yung topic na gusto niyo.
Yes,
Opo.
ma'am. Thank you po. Thank you,
Okay
Sir
po.
Yun.
Mario.
Answered prayer, Ma'am Madonna.
Yes, Sir Mario, ikaw kakontakin ko. Thank you.
Opo. Naging manager bigla.
Manager ko na talaga. Thank you po.
Mama Madonna, ang suman, huwag kalimutan ha.
Oh, sure, sir.
Anybody, question po? Maraming salamat po sa mga nagtanong. Mukhang dito po sa chat box wala na pong nagtatanong kasi lahat po ang dito po ay talagang pasasalamat po ang nandito. So,
okay
Ma'am
po.
Beth?
Yes, Sir Mario. Salamat, manager.
Sige.
Ma'am Lulu, siya po daw ang inyong bagong manager. So thank you very much again, Ma'am Lulu, for all the inspiring words that you have uttered today. We really appreciate it po. And now, yes, ma'am. Thank you.